Hello, welcome to Littler House. Today we are continuing our pocket series and doing a simple side seam pocket. This is one of a couple of methods of doing a side seam pocket. These are the pieces that you'll need. You need, of course, the front and back of your garment, and we have two pocket pieces. So I'm going to mark my seam allowance, which is 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch there, and the other end as well. Now you would have corresponding marks on your garment as well. So now I have my front and back, and I have my two pocket pieces all marked, ready to go. This is the right side of my fabric, and I'm going to place the right side of my pocket against the right side of my fabric. So I line up my marks, and I am going to sew along with a 3/8 inch seam allowance right along here. And I'm just going to stitch all the way up to the other mark. Now I'm going to do my other piece, and I will be right back. Now I'm going to take this over to my ironing board, and I'm going to press this pocket open with the seam allowance underneath going towards the pocket. Okay, so now what I have is my front with my pocket and my back with my pocket. I'm going to line these up now. I'm going to throw a couple of pins in here. Okay, you would also want to pin all along your pocket. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to sew this all in one go. This is our side seam and our pocket sewn together. Starting up here at the top, we're going to stitch down to our notch that we drew. From there, we're going to stitch the pocket together all the way around until we get up here to the other notch. And then we're going to finish our side seam down this way. We are not going to stitch any of this here because this is our pocket opening. It needs to be open, right? Okay, now we should have a functional pocket. I would recommend that you finish all of these edges inside. If it was me, I'd go through with my overlocker and overlock all of that. But however you want to finish it inside is fine. But now what you will see when we open our garment up, now we have a front and a back, and we have a lovely side seam pocket. All right, here we are all pressed. As you can see, we have this sort of almost hidden side seam pocket on the inside. Very easy. This is by far, in my opinion, the simplest way to do these kinds of pockets. I hope that helps.